It is good. Yes, words that God said just before evening. Then it was evening, and now it is morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I hear the birds singing this morning, so it indeed is going to be a beautiful day. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne, Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain. We're just going to get right into it this morning with words from King Solomon, who is teaching us all about the meaning of life. And we're going to start this morning with chapter 3. We're not going to read the entire chapter. We're going to go from verse 1, and I think we'll try to get through verse 14 and listen what King Solomon has to say about a time for everything. And remember, in that very first chapter, King Solomon said, everything is meaningless. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather them, a time to embrace and a time to refrain, a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear, a time to tear, and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. What does the worker gain from his toil? I have seen the burden God has placed on men. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men. Yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end. I know that there is nothing better for men than to be happy and do good while they live, that everyone may eat and drink, find satisfaction in all his toil. This is the gift of God. I know that everything God does will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing taken from it. God does it so that men will revere him. There is a time for everything. And as I prepare to enter fully into this day, this gift that God has given to me, to us, to this nation and this world, I pray, oh God, I pray, oh God, that you will keep the shrapnel from grazing my ear and only feed my good. Listen to me, folks. Listen to me. Feed my good, O God, and keep the shrapnel from grazing my ears, so that just before evening I will hear you say, O God, it is good. It is good. It is good. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne, Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine, Turner, Hill, Holt, McCain. feed my good. Feed the good of this nation, feed the good of this world, and keep the shrapnel from grazing our ears. Amen and amen.